Hi, this is Justin with W2 Auction Solutions, and I am here today to show you all how to set up OBS Studio. Now, if you do not have OBS Studio already, you'll need to go ahead and Google OBS Studio. So we'll Google it here. And you'll go to OBS Studio Download. Now, this is just one option. Now, if you are more knowledgeable about broadcasting software, you can use any type of broadcasting software that you so choose. This one is just the one we typically suggest to use because one, it's free, and two, it works really great. So here, if you open this up, so depending on what type of computer you have, whether that be a Windows or a Mac, you select that download. So we're using a Windows here, so we download this here, but I'm going to go ahead and X out of that because we already downloaded it. Now, once you get it downloaded, you're going to get this here, and you're going to get a pop-up that asks you whether you want to use the wizard setup or automatic setup. You're going to say no to that, but if you ever wanted to for some reason, you could come back to it, but you're going to say no to that for now. And then what we're going to do here is go to your settings. And within your settings, there's three main places we're going to look at, or two really main places. So your stream, this is where you're going to select, you're going to want the custom, and then we'll show you here in just a few where you're going to grab your server and stream key. So your output, this is really where you want the most important of your settings. Now I've already set these, but we can send pictures of these, of what the settings are supposed to be. Now here's my picture I keep on my desktop of the settings I want to set. Now these can change depending on your internet speed and other things like that, but for the most part, for a decent video and quick streaming, these are your settings you'll want to see. So when you first pop this up, it's probably going to say simple. Only thing you got to do to change here, go to advanced. So once you switch this to advanced, you're going to see a few things here. Now audio track's probably going to stay the same, encoder's probably going to stay the same. You're going to want to rescale your output, and this is just showing what it's going to push out to the user as. And there's some other things you can do with that if your screen's not filling out all the way to a widescreen. I'll show you guys how to fix that depending on what type of webcam you're going to use. And we'll, throughout the video, kind of throw some products out there that we like to use that we think are easy and affordable. And on the screen, we'll share the Amazon links with those as well. So one thing you'll want to do is make sure this is VBR, which is variable bitrate, so that it goes as fast as possible. Your bitrate is 750 kbs is a good one, but if you have really fast internet or even slower internet and you're not worried too much about video quality, you can put this up and down as you wish. You're going to uncheck the use custom buffer size. Your CRF is going to be 23, and you want to make sure your keyframe is probably going to automatically load at 0. You're going to want to change that to 1. CPU usage preset, you're going to change that to very fast if it's not already there. Profile is probably already at baseline, but you want to make sure it is baseline. And then your tune, you want to select 0 latency. And then once you get all those settings, you're good to go on that. And you can go ahead and click OK. And then we'll come back here in a few to what you want to put in for your stream server and your stream key. So once you get all your settings done there, now you need to add your devices that you're going to be capturing your audio and your video from, or depending on what you're going to do. So this first demo here, we're going to show you how to set up a webcam. Now if you weren't going to use a webcam and you're just going to capture your desktop or just have some still images, you can do that as well, and we'll go over that in some later tutorials. But for this one, we're going to add a webcam, so we'll go ahead and add that video capture device. So what you're going to do is have the video capture device, which is the second one from the bottom. Select that one. I like to rename mine to webcam. Now you can leave it as video capture device or rename it to whatever you want to rename it. So I'm going to do that, and then I see that my C920 webcam is popping up here, and that is a webcam that we suggest using. It works really well for us, and it's high definition and affordable. Here, I'll drag that over here on the screen. As you can see, very easy, small, easy to travel with. Now you can go up and use a more high definition camera if you'd like to. This is just a easy one to travel with, and it works really well for us. We will add a link on the screen here if you would like to purchase it, so that you can go directly to your Amazon and get it ordered. So drag that out of our way again. Okay, so once we've selected that, we can decide that that's the one we want to use. But if you had a different one, say you had multiple plugged in, they'd all pop up on this drop down right here. Now, this is where if for some reason you aren't getting the widescreen you'd like, you can change your resolution here to a custom. And I believe this one is a 1920 by 1080. But that's a drop down you can select from here to find the one that works best for you. So we'll leave it at that. Or if you didn't do that to begin with and you just left it as the device default, we can change it somewhere else too. So we'll click OK. Now we got our webcam here. We can go into properties here, and we know that that's not going to work. You can see that your resolution is this, and the software knows that. So you can change that to custom. It'll automatically bring that up for you, and you can click OK there. So once you get that added, you got your camera here, and you're getting your view. You're getting to see our office view here. Kind of messy right now. Sorry about that, but that's what we're streaming. And then once you do that, I'm gonna take this other one out of here real quick. You can go ahead and find your audio input capture device. Now, we like to use a product called it's a product made by Behringer, and it's a little tiny mixer. That way you can I'll bring it onto the screen here for you. That way you can use this to plug into a bigger mixer, or if you want to run the mic directly into your computer only, you're not pushing it out for an audience, you can use this little mixer instead of hauling around a big giant mixer. Now, this right here will take a 1/4-inch headphone jack type cord to plug in there, or the male end of an XLR cord that you can plug a mic into, or into the mixer itself to push the audio through that is being pushed out to the live crowd. In another demo video, we are going to show the hookups and how we would hook one up at a live auction. This is just a nifty tool to have for being able to work with multiple different types of mixers. Now, it's not necessary, and all situations are going to be different, but it does make things easier for if you are going to be working with multiple different mixers and different equipment for each sale. Now, if you are going to be using the same things for every sale, you can work out your own equipment that you may already have. And we'll go over, like I said, we'll go over these things in a couple different videos here. But this is a nifty little device where you can control your volume of what's going out online a little easier using this little mixer. So to add that for a microphone for a live auction, you're going to go and select audio input capture device, or audio input capture. And that's going to be the very top option of that when you click this little plus sign here. So we'll add that, and what that's going to pop up as on your on your drop down is codec. So normally what I'll do is rename that to codec. But like I said, just like the webcam, you can rename that to be whatever you want that to be named. So once you do that, you're going to click OK here. And then you're going to drop that down, and as I said, you got the codec here. Now we have a few different here because I'm using the one to push through the sound for our demo video here. But you normally, if you only have one plugged in, you could select one there. Now, another way you can use your webcam, if you just want to grab the sound around and say somebody's just talking or auctioneering without a microphone, you can just use that webcam mic, and that mic's going to work really well. The only negative to that is if you have other people talking around that webcam, or have animals in the background, or anything making sound, that webcam's going to pick up that noise. So let's we'll select this codec here and click OK. Now I'm getting a big bounce here, so that means it's catching this codec that we're using here right now. Now, for when you are doing this for a live event, what you really want is the optimal sound of when they're really going and auctioneering or talking. You want that bar to hit that center, around that center of the yellow when it's hitting. See how it's hitting right there? That's good. Test, 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 test. So that's where you want to be hitting for optimal sound. Okay, so now once we get all those things added, such as your camera and your audio, you're going to want to tell the OBS where you want to push all this information to. So you're going to go to your stream within settings, as I clicked there, and then it'll bring you to whatever you were in last, which it looked like we were in output last. So, but it'll bring you to stream. So then you'll go to your auction site. So we'll bring that one up here real quick. Let's see here. Grab the wrong one there. So okay, so now we're at your home screen. You want to go find your auction. This is a demo site. Sorry about all the funny pictures, but so this is the auction that we wanted to set up the stream for. So in our other tutorial, we'll show you how to set up the stream within the software. So this one's already set up for us, so we'll go to auctions and we'll filter and find that auction. I know it's open already, so we'll open that there. And within this right here, you'll find at the bottom, since we set up the stream already, we have a stream URL and the stream key. So we'll grab that URL there. Now this is something that for your platform, you're only going to have to do this once, because the server is always going to be the same. And then the thing that's going to be different each time is your stream key. So once you put it in this server one time, just leave it, and that's what it's going to be every time. Now, if you're like me and are kind of a little bit of you want to make sure everything's going to be perfect, you can put that in each individual time. I still do that, even though I know it's going to work just fine, but you want to copy and paste it and put that in there. That is one thing to mention about this information. You always want to copy and paste it. For some reason, OBS, sometimes when you type it in, it doesn't take it in the same way. So always copy and paste it. Even these little short stream keys, 4 numbers, which you could easily remember, you want to always copy and paste them. So we're going to copy and paste this stream key here. And this is the part you're always going to have to do. So we'll go ahead and paste that. You can show it if you want, so you know it's correct, or hide it, either way. And then once you do that, you can click OK, or you can click Apply, then OK. Either way. Now that the software knows where to push your information, see, we know that's pushing out in audio wise. One thing to mention on the audio, something safe to do is go ahead and mute the other two, just so you know you're only getting audio from that one source. Okay, so we're getting that audio there. We're getting the video we want, so we know we're ready to start the sale. We can go ahead and click Start Streaming. When you click Start Streaming, you're going to see this green box down here, and that's good. You want to see that green box. Now I'm going to mute the speakers so that we don't get a loop here and get some bad noise. But that's when we're going to go look at the stream on the site. But to know your stream is running good, that green box, perfect sign. That means the stream's running good. So let's go here, and then we're going to go in and look at this sale real quick. So we're going to open this link in a new tab here. Demo site got loaded, so the sale started. We can go click the live bidding tab here. It's gonna ask me to answer my pre-bid questions. I'm gonna say I paid check, and I want them to call me, and my name is Justin Willoughby, which is kind of a funny question, but this is a demo site, so we're using that to show that you can put any questions in these pre-bid questions that you'd like. So we'll add that there, and then we can go ahead and see the stream. Now you can see that that's pushing out, and your stream is running smoothly. So that is a overview of setting up OBS Studio on your computer. Now we're going to go over some more things and some other shorter demos, so you can see here. So sorry about that. So you can see here that you can add your browser. So if I wanted to select one of the things I'm browsing right now to stream out there over top of this, if I wanted to, I can go ahead and select that. So we'll cancel that. We're going to go ahead and delete that one. And so on and so forth. You can have a display capture, game capture, image slideshow, media source, scene, text. We did the video capture device or window capture. So thank you for watching our tutorial today, and if you have any questions, reach out to us at w2auctionsolutions.com. Me and Becky are always available. Thank you, and good luck with your auctions.